guys, it's Jessica, and today I'm bringing you my February favorites. And I've got some makeup favorites, some brush favorites, some skincare favorites, and a scarf favorite. We'll start with that. This I got from Shop Lately, you guys, and it's one of the, it's an infinity scarf, and it's obviously plaid, but it's the right size. I have been having the hardest time finding a scarf that would, that's not too long, that, when you wrap it around twice around your head, and that it's like hanging really weird. This one is perfect, and it's warm, and it wasn't that expensive. I can't remember how much it was off the top of my head, but if I can find the link to this scarf, they had a few other colors. I'll link it below. You guys, I love Shop Lately so much. That's where I get most of my jewelry, because everything's like, can be $5, $10. I mean, it's all pretty inexpensive. It's just the best. Anyway, okay, so another favorite of mine is my Naked 2 palette. You guys, I rediscovered this because I've been decluttering, and I just put up my palette declutter, and as I was editing that, because I filmed those a while ago, as I was editing it, I was looking at my Naked 2 palette, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I used to love that palette. So I pulled it back out, and I've been using it, and I used it for my eye look today. And so on my lids is actually an e.l.f. Smudge Pot in Back to Basics, which is another favorite of mine. I'll get to that in a second. So that's all that's on my lid. But then in my crease, I used Tease here, which is like a matte mid-tone, very cool brownish color. And then I use Suspect on top of that in my crease as well, which that's one of my favorites in this. It's like a cool toned like gold kind of, but with taupe too. It's really cool. And then I used YDK kind of in the outer crease, which is this really cool shade. And then, what else did I use? Oh, I used Busted, which is this deeper color, on my lower lash line. And then I used Foxy, which is this matte light yellow, just to blend it all together. I love this palette, and I actually didn't use a primer today. I usually do, but somehow I just skipped it. And it still worked so well. These shadows are so amazing, you don't even need a primer. Like if you're wanting to travel with the palette and you don't want to pack an extra primer, bring an Urban Decay one, because they are amazing. So love this. Forgot how amazing it is. I think I do like this better than the Naked 1. I don't have the Naked 3, but Naked 1 versus this, I think I like this one better because I like cooler tones better anyway. Okay, another favorite of mine is, you guys, the e.l.f. skincare. I have filmed a review and a demo of this skincare, and it is amazing. And you guys know I'm not sponsored by them. They're not paying me to say anything. They sent it to me, and I decided to review it, and it's amazing. It is so amazing. Oh my gosh. So I'll show you what it looks like, but I'll link the video where I go through all of these and show you how I use them. But there's like the daily moisturizer, there's the serum and a pump. I love the ones that have pumps. And then they have their illuminating eye cream and the night cream as well. And you can get this whole set for $42, which seems pricey for e.l.f., but it's 4 really amazing products, so it works out to $8 to $12 for each of these, or you can buy them separately. They're amazing. I'll link the video below. Oh my gosh. So, but speaking of skincare, I broke out, before I got this stuff, I was trying a new serum, and I don't even remember the brand. I threw it away so fast. But I was trying it out, and it broke me out here, and it gave me a huge pimple here. So I have been needing to cover it, have been wanting to cover it. And I've been using my Hard Candy Glamouflage, and I forgot how amazing this product is at covering blemishes. I don't really use it under my eye very much because it's really heavy duty and I don't need that much coverage. But it is amazing. I have filmed a demo of how I covered this today. It's obviously not perfect. You can still see I have a blemish there, but it's so much better than it was. Let me know if you'd be interested in actually seeing that video. I haven't decided if I'm actually going to put it up or not, because again, it's not perfect, but it's what I do to cover blemishes, and I think it worked out pretty well. So I have it in the shade Light. It's like $6 to $8. It's only sold at Walmart, Hard Candy is. So I love this. I've heard some people use it to cover tattoos. I don't know if that actually works. I don't have any tattoos to cover, but I think it's amazing for how inexpensive it is. So the other favorite that I'd mentioned was this e.l.f. Smudge Pot. It's in Back to Basics, and it's just this really pretty kind of brownish gold color. And I used it all over my lid today, and you don't need anything with these. You don't need a primer underneath. You don't need shadow on top. They go on so flawlessly, and I'll insert me applying this right now. It's kind of more of a moussey texture than most cream shadows are. It's very different than like the MAC paint pots and the color tattoos. This is a very moussey, kind of softer cream shadow, but I find that that makes it blend so much better, and it's so flawless, and these do not budge at all. And this shade is just, it's become one of my favorites. I love it. And these I think are like $2 or $3 on their website. Amazing. I am realizing now how many of these are e.l.f. products. Well, that's not a bad thing because they're cheap. So I've also been trying out the e.l.f. Intense Ink eyeliner, and I love it. It's what I use today. And it's got this huge brush, and I don't even, it's like a sponge or a felt tip. You guys know what I mean? And it does such an amazing job of getting in there, and you can really use it to flick out your wing, however, and then fill it in. It is so amazing. It is very, very black. Whoa, it can get crazy thick, or you can get crazy thin. I mean, it is amazing. And again, I think this is like $3 on their website. You really can't beat it, and it's really, really good. I was so excited at how good this was, because sometimes those thicker ones I'm not a big fan of, but because this tapered off to such a nice point, I found that it's actually been really, really nice to use and easy to use too. Another favorite of mine, the foundation I'm wearing today, is my L'Oreal Infallible. I had purchased this in 103, and I did a demo and tutorial, which most of you have seen, and it was way too dark. And so I did end up returning that one and getting the next shade down, which is 102. Well, it's actually, I'm wearing it today and I know it looks fine on camera, but it's still a little bit too dark. So I'm not gonna return this. I'm just gonna keep it because I'll use it in the summer. But I'm still thinking about going back and getting 101, so that way I can use it in the winter like right now, because this is so beautiful. I love this foundation so much. It looks the best. I finally discovered I do like this the best with the Beauty Blender. It works well with your hands, it works fine with the brush, but it is flawless with the Beauty Blender or some sort of wet sponge. I love it. Another product that I've been loving, I'm wearing on my lips today, it's one of the Milani matte lipsticks, and it's in Matte Blissful. And this is just a really pretty light pink color, kind of rosy pink. And it's just the perfect matte formula. It doesn't leave your lips feeling dry, but it goes on so matte, and it's just so inexpensive, and it's such an amazing matte lipstick. I want to go get more, and what I love is that these don't have the same smell as the original Milani lipsticks do that I really don't like. This one doesn't have that smell at all. Thank you. So I'm very happy about that. And the last thing I'm going to talk about, another e.l.f. product. I'm sorry, you guys. I've just been recently trying a lot of e.l.f. products that they've sent, and they're good. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, they're just good. So this is their Ultimate Kabuki brush. Again, I did a demo on my channel of how to use this and, you know, kind of the pros and cons of it. It's a very large brush, it's really soft and beautiful, but I use it to kind of bronze up my face and do like a kind of sloppy contour, and by sloppy I mean just like a light dusting of a contour powder, not a sharp, you know what I mean. It's amazing. This is $10, but it's worth every penny. I mean, just to bronze up your face, it's so, 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 so beautiful. So I love it. I've used it every single day since I did that video. Every single day. It does better than any brush I've ever used, frankly, and that I own. So the last favorite I'm actually working on a review for right now, and it's the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This I'd gotten in a kit with like the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, which is awesome too, and a few other Too Faced products, but I'd never owned the full size. This is amazing. I used it on my lashes today, and they're so much more curled and voluminous and black, and the brush is kind of crazy. Like, it looks like almost intimidating. It's just this really, really wacky brush, but it does such a nice job of, here I can just apply some more. It does such a nice job of really kind of separating your lashes, but not too much, because I don't like that perfect look. I kind of like that thicker blackened look. I don't really know how to describe that, but it is amazing, and the packaging is beautiful. It's expensive though, so if you can find it in a kit, or at least maybe try out a trial size, although the trial size I tried out, I really liked it, but it wasn't quite the same as this, at least the one I got, so this is even better. I love it so much. So hopefully this video was helpful for you. I will link any of the reviews that I have up of these products below if you want to see them more in depth and learn more about where you can get them, etc. So if you enjoyed, please subscribe, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye.